Hiya. Do you like good music? You best fuck off now then. Okay, like me, you've probably read an awful lot in the newspapers about hooded tops, about what a danger they are to society, now anyone that wears one is evil. Well, like yourselves, I just thought it was another media-invented scare story until this happened to me. I was searching for clothes in a Manchester store when the sales assistant stopped me and said, "What are you looking for?" He looked me up and down and said, "You look like you're lost," with the implication being that I didn't like the cost of the clothes that were hanging. He thought I couldn't afford. I said, "Here mate, I'm just after something I might not have worn before." But you know the kind of shop assistant I'm talking about. He thinks he's a bit special because he once served Wayne Rooney. I'm not sure how that works. Away from a football pitch, Wayne Rooney's just a fat chap. No, that's not fair, is it? No, come on, it's not fair. He's a fat, spotty chap. Oh, come on, Wayne, you can eat with a solid silver fork if you want to now. It's still a fucking pot noodle. Well, he pointed to a hoodie at the back of the store. He said, "Well, we don't really carry this kind of thing anymore." Then looking down his nose, he said, "Hey, give it a try." So I pulled it on my head, and then to both of our surprise, acting on an impulse that I'd never had before, I happy slapped the bastard, and I ran out the door. The hoodie made me do it. The hoodie made me do it. Me, I said, "No, I mustn't." But the hoodie said, "Screw it. If you've read it in the paper, then it's got to be true, yeah. A hoodie makes you do things that you don't want to do. Feel free to dance. But don't injure yourself." I was wandering through town, I didn't know what to do, and it started to rain, so I just pulled up my hood. When this fellow with a clipboard stopped me dead in my tracks, he just jumped in front of me, and then he started to ask, "Any accidents at work, mate?" And he wouldn't let me through, so I happy slapped that bastard and said, "No. Have you?" The hoodie made me do it. I was going to turn the other cheek, but the hoodie said, "Screw it. If they print it in the paper, then it's got to be true, yeah. A hoodie makes you do things that you don't want to do." Laugh, I very nearly consolidated all my debts into one simple payment. Well, unbeknownst to me, there'd been a robbery uptown. Well, the coppers dragged me in because I've been hanging around, standing in a lineup organised by the cops with 7 other ugly buggers in hooded tops. I still didn't know what was going on as I got sent down. Well, so much for PI helpline. All he did was call out, "The hoodie made him do it. Your Honour, the hoodie made him do it. He's always been a goody-goody till he wore that bloody hoodie. If they printed in the paper, Your Honour, it must be true. A hoodie makes you do things that you don't want to do. I rest my case." Bastard! I had the last laugh for that bastard though. It was no win, no fee. Hey! How I laughed in prison. Well, I have to share a cell with this creepy old guy. He said, "Welcome to hell, boy, but don't worry, time flies if we just play little games like mums and dads." Then he said, "Who's your daddy?" And he dropped his pants. Well, I was just a baby when I got circumcised, so as he shuffled towards me, I could not believe my eyes. His Willie's got a hoodie. His Willie's got a hoodie. Oh shit. That's just never gonna fit. He said, "Son, I'm not a homosexual, but I shouldn't have to tell you a hoodie makes you do things that you don't want to do." Thank you.